Conventional wisdom in comic book circles, in the back of comic book shops and message boards all over the internet is that Batman could beat anyone with sufficient prep time. With enough advanced knowledge and time, Batman could conceivably prepare well enough to beat Superman, or the Justice League, Darkseid, Thanos. He could collect all of the Dragon Balls and defeat Goku. He could learn Mangyoku Sharingan and defeat Itachi. He could memorize every single pixel and beat Metal Gear Solid 2 in a 20-minute speedrun. That's not really saying a lot, is it? Technically, with enough prep time, anybody could beat anyone. Technically, Ant-Man beat Thanos in Endgame because he gave everyone 5 years plus 40 years of prep time. So here's 5 times that Batman stood the test and beat impossible odds without any prep time. Hi, I'm Dan Umpton, and this is the Doomcast. Early Batman comics are kind of batshit insane. Batman wore purple gloves, he lived in New York City and not Gotham, he used pistols, he flew a bat plane before he drove a Batmobile even, and he fought his first recurring enemy, a man named Dr. Death. Dr. Death wasn't killing people either, not even living up to his own name. He used bee pollen-based poison to swindle wealthy old women out of diamonds. In Batman's first encounter with Dr. Death, the villain sent his manservant, originally cringily named Jabba, to his death by blowing up his own laboratory when Batman crashed it. But in the following issue, Detective Comics number 30, only Batman's third appearance, Batman escaped his second manservant, Mikhail. Now it's kind of a racist trend, by jumping out of a high-rise window. When Mikhail tried to follow him, Batman kicked him in the head and broke his neck because old-school Batman did not play. Killed people like he was the Punisher on God. He caught Dr. Death, a guy who so far has still killed nobody, by snatching his wig off of his head with a lasso. The Riddler is now a staple of Batman comics and mythos, but in his first appearance in 1948's Detective Comics 140, he was not a genius. He was a guy who was just very good at rigging puzzles in his favor since grade school, and no wonder he was a criminal. This was his hairline in grade school. After luring Batman and Robin to a banquet he intended to rob, he traps them in a glass maze with no actual exit. An unsolvable puzzle. So Batman improvises and lights the carpeted maze on fire. Carpet, very luxurious. And the fire loosens the metal frame, accidentally triggering the Riddler's bomb in the process. Did it kill him? No. No, Batman had stopped killing by 1948. In one of Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo's last arcs on Batman, Batman believes himself to have seen the Joker die during the Death of the Family arc. But while Bruce is recovering from major injuries resulting from another fight, he's attacked by Wonder Woman, then the Flash, then Aquaman, then Superman. Now, technically his reaction isn't really zero prep time because he uses a mecha batsuit designed with countermeasures for all of the Justice League that he's prepped in advance. But still, he's basically already down for the count entirely and still prevails against 4 gods, full of violent hallucinogens, and it's easily one of the best openings to any Batman arc ever. Sidebar, what made all of them go crazy? It was the Joker. Give it up for the Joker. Okay, so numbers 4 and 5 are technically the same guy, but different situations. KG Beast, or later just the Beast, is an assassin of incredible skill trained by the KGB. In his first appearance in the 1980s, he came stateside to kill 10 US officials, including the President of the United States, Ronald Reagan. In one of the first encounters, Batman snags his arm on a rope, only for the Beast to chop his own arm off just to escape. But when he reappears, he's replaced his arm with a crazy cyborg gun arm. Batman lures him into a deep sewer below Gotham City and promises him kind of a battle to the death, but when they enter a giant inescapable room with only one door, Batman just leaves and permanently seals the door on him, burying him alive, which is cold-blooded as hell. So you have to understand, up until Bane, this guy had given Batman the biggest run for his money so far. But in 2017, when he returned in Tom King's run, he was hired by Bane to kill Nightwing, Dick Grayson, just to get to Batman. A completely enraged Batman tracks him down by going through the entire criminal underworld and even to different new gods, walks 307 kilometers on foot in Siberian wilderness to the Beast's father's cabin in Russia where he's hiding out. Knowing nothing of what he's about to encounter, walks into the cabin, dodges like 40 bullets. After a knockdown, drag-out fight in sub-zero temperatures, Batman shoots him in the face with a grappling hook, leaves him for dead in the snow with a snapped neck, literally cold-blooded, and back to his neck-breaking roots. Good old Batman. What a man, what a man, what a mighty Batman. Breaking necks, breaking hearts. Thanks everybody for coming out to this show, celebrating Batman's 80th anniversary and Batman Day. Enjoy the rest of the show. I've been Dan Umphin. This is the Doomcast. Please welcome back to the stage your host for the evening, Dan Umphin.